What's going on, guys? This is Will here again on the Boot Up Minicast with
Cody.
And today we're going to talk a little bit first about a little private-ish screening we got to go to of a movie that Cody happens to be in.
Yes, that's right. I was in a movie called Raptor Ranch. That is right. You heard that correct. Raptor is in Velociraptor. It's kind of a dinosaur B-movie horror flick. Kind of fun, goofy, humorous, but also action, suspense. So I had the opportunity to go to the Everybody Dies Film Festival in Brea, California. It was screening there this past Friday night. And they screened it, and the crowd seemed to really love it. I got some good feedback. Will, you were there. You saw it. What did you think?
I really liked it. I mean, number one, the place it was at, it was a place called like Sinister Point, which was a crazy place to have a screening everywhere. Would have never thought. It's got like a haunted house and everything. So the environment was there. And then, there's a little short movie that played before it, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden, Raptor Ranch shows up on the screen. I'm telling you, it's like, there was animatronics and crazy kind of effects in there. I mean, cars flipping over and being spun around by dinosaurs.
It was fun being in that truck flipping over.
That's right.
We did that for real. We actually had a live dinosaur flip us over. It was pretty crazy.
You put it down afterwards, though, right? You didn't want to.
Yeah. Those dinosaurs, they tend to be divas on set. They had their own trailers, but we got treated.
Somebody needed a Snickers.
Yeah, it's true.
That's probably copyright.
But anyway, it was really fun. I really enjoyed seeing it because I filmed this movie several years ago, and it's just now kind of getting to the point of seeing release. So I'm in a good portion of the movie, a strong supporting role, one of the biggest roles I've had as far as the budget of the film, because it's pretty massive for an independent film.
And you play Sheldon in the film.
I play Sheldon. People are going to totally think it's from Big Bang Theory Sheldon, but since we filmed this like 7 years ago,
it's definitely not.
We beat Big Bang Theory to making the name Sheldon popular. Actually, they beat us, but because it took us so long to get the film out, but you know what I mean.
You're the hipsters of Sheldon.
It's true. But that was the fun for the weekend. But I know Will, in the back of his mind during the screening, was secretly thinking, GTA 5.
I was.
GTA 5.
I was, and if you heard my story, I actually did not get it until 5 o'clock the day it released, thanks to wonderful services, which I'm not going to say bad things about, but
I heard about that because you had taken the day off, so you were probably sitting there twiddling your thumbs, waiting in patient misery.
I did not get my game until I would have originally been off from work. So, story here is, guys, if you buy a game online, just go to work. What are you waiting for? It's pointless. But yeah, no, I've been playing GTA 5. It's amazing.
So tell me, what is the review?
It's got a big MMO aspect coming up, kind of, but it feels like it. I mean, I have to sit there and I think about leveling out skills, and I don't necessarily know how much of a bonus I get from leveling my gun stat up all the way, which I did. It was pretty cool. You can go into like a gun training range and ammunition, and it gives you different guns. You pay a one-time entrance fee every time you go in.
Oh, nice.
But you pick different guns. You don't pay for the ammunition. It gives you like target challenges where the targets are moving. You're gonna hit this many with shotguns, and if you beat the challenges all the way down, there's a section called heavy, and you get a minigun. And the best part is, like, your score is not even based on accuracy, because it has kind of like a combo timer that goes down so you can get gold medals in the different events. It's just based on, like, you need to hit targets with a certain amount of time in between, at least. So you're just spraying minigun rounds downrange, trying to get gold medals. It's pretty awesome.
So so far, I don't know how much time you've logged in as of now, probably.
As much as I could.
Probably a good several hours worth. What's your favorite aspect of it so far? I was watching you play a little bit of it, but what would be your favorite point?
At first I really thought that switching between characters was gonna be kind of, I thought it was just gonna be a miss for me. I was sitting there thinking, like, what am I gonna do with 3 different characters? Like, I'll just want to play with one and beat the story. I actually find myself wanting to switch between characters depending on what I'm doing. Originally the characters start out a bit different. Your main character you start out with in the beginning is better at driving. The next one that comes up is better at shooting. So you level them up in their different aspects, and slowly they become the same, but they all have very different personalities, the way they react to people, and the way the people around, just the general public, reacts to them.
Well, it probably keeps the gameplay pretty varied, since each of the 3 characters has kind of different skills.
It does,
and different feels when you're playing as
and different interactions with people. And the cool thing is, there's a fourth slot on there. Well, in one of the missions, you actually get to play as Chop the dog for a little bit. You can switch to his perspective, which is interesting. But the fourth perspective, from what I understand, is supposed to be for your Grand Theft Auto Online character. It'll be interesting to see, what your GTA Online character can do within your actual game world, your single-player game world. Each player, you have different amounts of money. You don't share money between players, which I thought originally is what was happening, but nope. You don't share anything you buy in between players. None of that.
So it's pretty safe to say that come October 1st, I'm not going to see you for...
I already have the
maybe
game, so I'm
weeks.
calling in on October 1st, so I don't have to wait. I just have to roll out of bed in the morning, and I'm going to
call you up and be like,
online.
Will, where are you? Can't talk.
Will's not available right now. Phone was Grand Theft Auto'd.
Phone was Grand Theft Auto'd.
So did you hear about Watch Dogs?
Yes,
Their
I did.
little promo they put out. So they put out a little picture of the main character in Watch Dogs, and in front of it says, I think it's something like 2 months is long enough to visit Los Santos, come visit Chicago.
2 months, we'll see. We'll see. That Los Santos is pretty big, but
I don't think I can platinum the game in 2 months, but I'm just saying.
But no, I mean that's a clever way to go about it because I mean they're really, in a sense, they're giving props to GTA 5 because they know that's the big thing right now and that people are going to be playing that for quite a while. But they're also tying in the GTA feel to obviously their game, which is an open world story. Obviously, it's going to be different. But they're trying to direct that GTA traffic to Watch Dogs. And honestly, based on what I've seen of Watch Dogs, I think it could be a huge contender in the open world type of market because it's got kind of a unique spin on it, more of a realistic take, just with the computer and modern technology aspects of it, and controlling the technology.
I think they kind of exploit the inert vulnerability we feel about technology, I mean, we hear stories about it. We see movies where it's like, the Chinese are going to hack our power board and,
Really?
like that kind of crazy stuff.
No, yeah, exactly. There is some paranoia about it, and I think it's kind of making kind of a modern critique of technology and how much it controls us based on what I've seen.
Yeah. And I mean, we talked about it. It's a little more of a dynamic storyteller than Grand Theft Auto. Mm-hmm. You feel kind of more directed to the story, whereas in Grand Theft Auto, I mean, so far in GTA 5, I'm having trouble deciding if I'm playing a side mission or the actual mission.
Right, I get the impression that the Watch Dogs is going to be more directed, more cinematic probably, and graphically, honestly, it's more
probably
of a next-gen thing.
Well, they've already actually announced for PS4 and Xbox One.
Right. And
GTA 5 hasn't. I mean, it's speculated, and some people have found code that says, it's for PC and PS4. But we don't have official confirmation from Rockstar.
Right, and another thing I find interesting is that it seems that they're going to be doing possibly a tie-in movie to Watch Dogs.
For Watch Dogs, yeah, we were just reading about that, where Ubisoft apparently has some motion picture department somewhere.
Yeah, they have film of it. I'm going to look them up and submit my actor stuff to
Everybody,
them.
Cody Vaughn, next star
of Watch Dogs, the movie.
Is there going to be an Assassin's Creed movie? That means
actually there is going to be an Assassin's Creed movie produced by Michael Fassbender. Those of you who don't know, he played Magneto in X-Men First Class, and he's also he does a lot of other roles, but he's producing that and he's playing the lead in that. And I have his production company info, and I'm about to submit to him.
All right, so what do you think? You gonna get GTA 5 or Watch Dogs?
Well, can I have both?
I guess.
Do I have to pick one?
There's no rules, so you can have both.
Yeah, honestly, I think Watch Dogs intrigues me more just on this
originality.
Originality, kind of. I think it's going to be something different. I mean, obviously GTA 5 is just a massive beast of a game, and they've really refined it, and I'm sure it's going to be a blast to play, so I certainly want to get it, but I think as far as just interest level, I would go Watch Dogs at this point in time. But I still have to finish GTA 4, so...
How close are you?
No
spoilers. Somebody might still have not beat it.
Not close enough. I don't know. I'm probably about...
15 hours.
No, longer than that. So, I'll get there.
He just got in his first taxi. So
Just got my first. Nico just arrived to Liberty City. He arrived. Nico, Liberty City.
I guess that's all about we have a time for.
Yeah.
So Raptor
That's it.
Ranch.
Raptor
Keep your
Ranch.
eye out for it. In
Yes,
your local
go to
cities.
the RaptorRanchTheMovie.com. There's a Facebook page, Raptor Ranch the Movie. Facebook.com/Raptor Ranch the Movie.
Boom.
Boom.
Social
Check it
media.
out. Social media, like last time.
And while you're on Facebook, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/BootUpGaming, your favorite Facebook page ever. Check out our YouTube /BootUpGaming, where this video audio file is being hosted.
And more is coming. We're starting off with the audio cast, but we're going to incorporate video in the future as well.
We're expanding.
So you can see what we look like.
And who knows, once we get into that, we might be live streaming these so you guys can interact right on the dot with us when we were sitting here pondering things and twiddling our thumbs in the downtime in between these that you don't see. So
It's true.
yeah, until next time, guys, check us out. Check out Raptor Ranch. Check out GTA 5 if you guys haven't got it yet, and the official guide from Brady Games. Pretty awesome. And I'm Will.
And I'm Cody.
And we'll see you guys next time on the BootUpGaming Minicast.
Boot up!